Dave here, Smoky Mountain Nationals Garage, here at the Russ Ranch on location in Benton, Tennessee. You can see the beautiful Appalachia Smoky Mountains, the bottom part of the Smoky Mountains here in the background. Welcome to this week's episode. As promised, we're going to give a little update. I got Tony Parrott here again. You can see we picked up some more chassis. We have, you'll see footage here in a little bit. We'll roll that. We've got the cab off. The 51, right? So step into the camera here and see who it picks up. It's going to pick me up. All right, so what do we got here? What's going on?
So
what have we picked up?
This would have been a extended cab short bed frame. Frame is, it's around 120 plus inches. We're going to shorten it up a little bit, not a problem. What I do with these S10s, if you have too long of a chassis, I don't like to just cut them in the middle. I actually would dissect it. It's the way I like to say it. I'll cut it right along the factory welds. We're going to slide it apart. We're going to do a little subtraction, deduct what we don't need. We'll put it right back together and weld it right back up where GM did. So it's the strongest factory.
Yeah, it looks like, I don't have a lot of S10 experience, but it looks like it's a natural.
It's a basic male-female chassis. If you've been around a lot of the late model Chevrolet trucks, these S10s, Crown Vic chassis, they're all the same way. You got a male, female, slide it apart, put it right back together. If you have the short S10, I'm pretty familiar, like the stock cab short bed. I do believe that Panza makes the extension for that available for those guys. So it's kind of eliminating where you used to have to hunt one chassis. Now you can kind of work with any chassis. So we're gonna. This chassis is in a little better shape. It come out of East Tennessee here, and we're going to basically, it's a lot cleaner. Nothing towards the other chassis, but it's definitely a lot less work for Dave and I to tackle for this project because it's just the two of us. And the least amount of work we can do, the better off it's going to be for everybody.
Well, there's still some parts. We think the tank is good and a few other things.
Yeah, we're going to be robbing parts off of the other chassis and moving them over here, and hopefully that gets somebody down the road. We looked at today. We've got master cylinders, we've got boosters, we've got a steering column for the S10 in the truck. We're going to be, somebody's going to be a long way ahead. I noticed a while ago there's even keys in the in the column, so we got a key. So it's simple stuff.
And I think I have a Smoky Mountain Nationals key ring to put that on.
Hey, look at there.
I'm prepared.
Perfect. So,
all right, so our next phase here.
We're going to wire wheel and clean this chassis up because it's not really that dirty. It's just minor surface rust, and we've already pressure washed it, and it's got a little grime on it. And then we're going to kind of assess what we need to do, and we'll probably actually go ahead. It doesn't take me that long. I'll probably go ahead and split this thing today. I'd kind of like for people to see what's involved with that. It's very easy, I call it. Once you get involved with doing these, it's work smarter, not harder.
Well, look at that. I mean, what a great stop right here. And if you're entry level into this AD community, what a great way to pick up, for a few $100 you can be in an S10, whether you have to shrink it up or extend it or whatever. You can work with Panza, who's a great sponsor of ours.
Absolutely.
And you can do this. Look, we're just doing it out in a little slab of concrete.
Yep.
So it doesn't take the big shop and all the money. You don't have to throw $100 bills at somebody. You can really do this on your own. And that's 90% of the trucks that come to the annual Smoky Mountain Nationals are May event. So like I always say, there's going to be 400 trucks. There's going to be 400 mechanics at the 2026 show. So we're going to kind of end this right here, and I'm going to shoot some more footage of maybe us working a little bit on the chassis and a few other things, and then onward and upward.
Let's get after it.
All right.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Come to me.
Okay. You gotta go more?
I got it. Yeah, I gotta come this way.
Okay. All right. I'm right in. I'm in the chassis. You look clear.
Hold up.
Portable.
Okay, back the dolly. Just back the dolly up. Oh, the other way. You look good?
Front. You're on the middle. Take the weight and see if it falls off the back on the back.
Here, it'll sit down.
Go ahead. I'll watch it. That's it.
That's it.
Nope. You're right on the center.
That's all right. We're gonna, see, and that's why we're gonna redo that anyway, because it ain't.
Yeah.
It's very hodgepodge. Alright, so.
All right, everybody, you're going to do this without a mic here real quick on the pocket phone and just give you a quick, we have chassis swapped, excuse me, once again, and we've pushed and pulled, and it looks like we're going to take 2 frames and make one out of it. So we're going to rob parts on the one that came from Indiana. We got some really good stuff there. We picked up this extended cab. It's a little too long. We're going to shorten it up, but the frame is in really, really good shape. And we'll give it a go. Let's see what happens today. Well, it's been a long day here in Benton, Tennessee. A couple hours of moving stuff around and cutting and welding and measuring. Measure 40 times, cut once. That's what they always say. And we now have a 118-inch, give or take an eighth or so, frame. The Indiana frame is going to become our donor. We got some great pieces and parts on there. Again, thanks to Chris Pitts. And we are waiting, standing by the mailbox for the pans of pieces and parts and the kit that's coming with that. And we're going to, well, we've wire wheeled this thing down. And Tony will eventually get it over in the paint booth and shoot it. We're going to finish up some welding. And we're going to call it a day for this episode here at Smoky Mountain Nationals Garage, on location at the Rust Ranch in Benton, Tennessee. And I'll leave this, we'll just do some welding off into the distance and play some nice music over that. How's that? Dave out. We'll see you next week.